Okay, so today I'm here with Jill and Zach, and they are getting married soon. So they wanted to share some tips with you guys about getting married. So how long have you guys been dating?
4 years.
When did you know that Zach was the one?
When we started dating, I was 19, and I definitely didn't see myself getting married anytime in the near future. So that was not on either of our minds in any way. And then, we spent more and more time together, and we moved in together, and then we're like, hey, let's get married. And I guess it just kind of flowed from the day that we met.
A few months after moving in, we noticed spending all our time together felt right, and being apart, sleeping in different houses felt weird, so I just knew it would be forever.
You guys are 23 and 25, is that correct? So some people might think that you're really young to get married, typically. So what would your thoughts be on that?
Well, our friends and family have been really supportive of us in our decision. And I just think that no matter what age you get married, marriage comes with a very unique set of challenges, and you just have to be prepared for that.
I don't think the decision to get married can be calculated so much. Like whenever it feels right in your life, you should just go for it.
Do you think mostly about future planning and the future, or do you kind of live in the present?
I'm a pretty future-focused person, so I definitely live in the future pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I think we spend most of our time planning for the future, revising those plans. But once everything is all laid out, we feel a lot better being able to relax and then live in the moment.
When you decided to get married, did you think about how this would affect you financially, or was that the last thing you planned?
I didn't think about that at all, but I really wish that I had. We were just thinking about actually getting married and not about all the things that entails.
I think it cropped up into my head briefly, but then went to the back burner. I was thinking more of the wedding and the act of getting married.
In regards to planning your wedding, you chose to pay for it yourself, and you guys aren't taking out a loan and you aren't using credit. So how has this decision affected you?
It's been really great so far. We had the advantage of having a pretty long engagement, so we've been saving for a while, and by the time we started to be needing to put deposits down, the money was there for that initial portion of it. We knew we were going to have a pretty long engagement anyway, so it wasn't an immediate concern, but it's even more expensive than I originally anticipated.
So do you think a key point of not going into debt after your wedding is to not use credit and kind of just go with the money that you have?
Yeah, I would never use credit to pay for my wedding. It's one day, one day.
I'm sure that's stressful too, going into a marriage in debt.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
So do you have any other tips that you can give to others that might be in the same situation?
Pay for your own wedding, because then nobody gets to tell you what to have at it or what to do.
Just when you're planning your wedding, do what you want to do right now. Don't let anyone else influence you. Don't make it the way you think you're going to want to look back on it down the road. It's whatever feels right. Do it.
And I would say if you're going to lay out big money anywhere, get a good photographer, because it can make your wedding look awesome even if you just throw some flowers in a centerpiece and toss it on the table. Just try to save up. It is hard. You might have to have a little bit of a longer engagement like we had, but I think it's worth it.